don't give a fuck if they don't listen. This is my journey, my campaign, my story. But I promise you this, if they do listen, they gon' feel me.
Perfect.
It's my campaign, let me in. Start of a new era, I do it for my generation. Give a round of applause for the newest entry. Write my name on the ballot, about to make history. On enemies or friendly, some saying they fuck with me. Most watching from the side, in they eyes, they envy me. Don't let that shit get to me. None of y'all niggas know me. Gotta make it out the bucket before the crabs get me.
Alright, shout out to my girl Imani Ray.
Are we back on Instagram?
This Facebook.
Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Facebook.
Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl Imani Ray on Instagram.
At Imani Ray.
At Imani Ray on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook, right?
Yes, Imani Ray on Facebook as well.
Alright. So, today we're going to talk about situationships. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to my story or my post, but if you have, because a lot of people have, we're just going to talk about what is a situationship, how men and women view situationships, and how we go about them. So, I'm going to ask you this, Imani, what's a situationship to you?
A situationship is a situation you get yourself in when you are doing relationship shit without relationship commitment.
Okay. You want to
elaborate?
Elaborate some more on
when
that.
you are loyal and single at the same damn time.
Exactly.
When you are looking for somebody to act like they your man or your woman, and you are both very much so single.
Okay. Is there other types of situationships other than the one you explained?
I mean, each situationship ain't built the same. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, that's what it is to me.
I definitely agree. My perspective or my explanation for a situationship is any involvement with another person that doesn't lead to a committed relationship.
Wait, pause. Don't gloss over that. Say that one more time.
A situationship is an involvement with a partner or another person that doesn't lead to a committed relationship.
Can we just marinate on that?
Bars. Do y'all agree? Everybody that's watching right now?
If y'all agree, write something. Type something in the, in his comments. Personally, ma'am,
Go ahead.
I do not agree.
Ooh.
I do not agree.
Okay, explain why you disagree.
Because I feel like there's levels to this shit. First of all. Second of all, you said any situation that does not lead up to commitment. I could be dating you, sweetheart. We might be sexually involved.
That's a situation.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
to me, it's not a situationship.
What makes it different?
Because I'm not doing girlfriend shit. I'm not, first of all, it depends on, am I looking for a commitment with you? Do I even want to be committed with you? You know what I'm saying?
Even if you're not looking for a commitment, if you get involved with this person, you're still in a situation.
To me, that's dating.
Okay, dating.
To me personally, just me personally, I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying I disagree.
Okay, so now this is the next question that should follow up. If y'all start dating, when does it become a situationship and not dating anymore?
When you start looking for relationship shit without relationship commitment. You know what I'm saying? So haven't you heard that people are like, if you're talking to multiple people, just don't talk to me because such and such and such. Like,
okay, I've heard
what do you mean by that? Like, why wouldn't I? I'm not with you. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for relationship type commitment. I'm going to talk to other people. You know what I'm saying? This is a trial run. We just trying to see where this goes.
Okay.
Even whether I wanted to go somewhere or not, I might be dealing with you for just entertainment purposes. I might be dealing with you.
That's a situation. Like, that falls under the situation. If you're dating with the entertainment, like, okay, I want to have sex with you. I might want to go on little dates here and there with you. You have a little situation on your hand. It's not really just I'm dating this person once y'all get. I feel like once y'all get sexually involved and it's not a committed relationship, then that's a situationship.
That's not true because he doesn't. Okay, I'm not to be expected to call every single day. I'm not expected to have.
You don't have to in a situationship.
What I'm saying is, eventually it leads to that. Somebody always gets feelings. Let's be clear.
That's not true. That's not true.
But okay, so you define that as a situationship. I define that as dating.
Okay, so I have a homegirl. Shout out to Laurentia and Dating Shenanigans. Me and her were debating about this on Instagram yesterday, and she posted it on her story as the question of the day. And she believes that a situationship and friends with benefits are two different things. And I had disagreed with her. I was saying, if a friends with benefits is going to be a situationship, even though y'all have a clear understanding that it's just sex, but you still have a situation. So if you, I'll give an example. If I'm dating or having sex with this one woman, and then I go out and I start talking to another woman, and then she asks me, am I single? I will respond, yes, but I have a situation, because I am fucking somebody, and that's important to tell, because women want to know that. Are you fucking other women and stuff like that? You got all these situations.
So let me explain. That's not her business. Just like
it is once y'all start dating and going on dates and
who I'm fucking ain't your business. If you want to take me out, then do that. If you want to get to know me, then do that.
It is her business if I want to fuck her too. If I want to fuck her, shouldn't she know who else I'm fucking?
Yeah, but when y'all first meet, you know what I'm saying?
Not when we first meet, but if she asks me the question.
The only reason why somebody needs to know if you're sexually active is if you raw dogging, or if you're like, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing stuff like that, like things that could get my pH balance off balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, going places or vice versa, then yeah, what is you dibbling dabbling in? How many, you know what I'm talking about? What I need to...
Okay,
but
I agree slightly.
But low-key, but honestly...
I wouldn't tell her that I'm fucking other women right away. But as soon as like we get to the part where I know we about to have sex and stuff like that, and she asks, I'm going to be honest and say, yes, I have other situations. I've been in that situation to where I had to be honest and was like, yeah, I'm fucking another woman.
But can we keep it a buck?
Okay.
I'm 30 years old.
Okay.
I'm single. But I'm not gearing this towards you, alright?
Okay.
So let's just say if I'm talking to a dude, like off top, if we're both single, I'm already assuming that you're talking to somebody. I know you ain't out here celibate unless you say I'm celibate. It's safe to assume. It's safe to assume that if he's not having sex right now, that eventually he may. If I'm not giving it to him, he getting it from somewhere. You feel me?
But all this is classified as a situation. Like, situationship, like...
All I'm saying is I disagree. I think that's dating. I would classify that as dating. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people put...
So when you're having sex with somebody and you're actively dating them, you're not in a situation? You don't have a current situation?
Like what?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all the same thing. Like,
It's not. It's not. Not to me. Some things are casual. Some things are casual, like...
But even being casual is still, you got a situation.
Anything's a situation. Your situation is you getting your hair done right now.
Nah, we're talking about specifically dating and stuff like that. We want to know, we're trying to understand when you start dating someone, when does it become a situationship? Or does it just remain, or we're just going to keep calling it, oh, we're just dating casually?
We're just dating. We're just dating. Like I said, to me, in my opinion, my thought process on a situationship is when you begin expecting relationship type shit out of somebody that is single. That to me is where it begins to be a situation.
I agree with that. I think that is one aspect of a situation.
Okay, so you're saying there's levels to this shit.
You said it too. You said it too. At the beginning of the video, you said it's levels to this shit. It is levels to this shit. But I feel like, okay, we have a tree, and the tree is called situationship.
Alright.
Friends with benefits is a branch. Fuck buddies is another branch.
Okay, friends with benefits is when you're being honest. Hey, let's just fuck.
How is it different? If friends with benefits, even though y'all having a clear boundary, like this is just going to be sex, y'all still have a situationship because if you're going to deal with other people, you have to let them know, yeah, I do have this situation over here too. If we're going to actually, continue to date each other. That don't make sense? No?
To me...
Did it make sense to y'all, to people that's watching or caring?
No, I'm not saying you don't make sense. What I'm saying is that's not her business. What I'm doing over here with whoever I'm doing it with, or whatever I'm doing with whomever, sir, I don't owe you shit. I don't have to tell you anything.
No, yeah, that's true. But
I don't have to tell you anything. Now, unless we taking things a little far and we raw dogging or doing certain things that's like, hey, like what you got, you out in these streets, like tripping with yourself?
So for you, it turns into a situation once you start raw dogging.
No, it turns into a situationship when you start doing relationship shit. When you start expecting relationship shit.
And that's the only time it can be a situationship.
That in my head, that's what that word means.
Okay, we can agree to disagree on that.
Bet.
So the next question I got for you is, are situations good or bad?
Both.
Both. Explain what's good about it first.
I feel like a situationship gets toxic when people start living in their illusions.
Oh, yeah.
When they start expecting a relationship. Hey, we've been talking for 2 years. How come we're not? Sis, you could have been gone in the first 6 months. You're not mad at him. You're mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's when things get toxic. Or, sir, you're expecting me to be loyal to you, baby, and I'm not with you. So, no. That's when things get a little toxic. You know what I'm saying? A situationship is good, first of all, because it's okay. For example, okay. I do want to say that none of these views represent my brand. Come get your hair done, okay? Addie Monty Ray. I'm just talking a little shit. Anywho, so Pete, for example, right?
Yeah.
If I'm in a situationship, sweetheart, it's convenient for me. That's why it's good.
Situationships are convenient.
It's convenient for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to move freely and maybe get the type of affection or the type of benefits or the type of things that I want without actually having to commit to someone. The responsibility of being responsible for someone's feelings or for someone's time and day, or damn it, if I don't feel like texting, I ain't gotta worry about it.
No, it's crazy to hear that coming from a woman, because most of the time this is how men feel when dealing with women. Like, yeah, women be like, why he doesn't want to be in a relationship and stuff like that, and it's just like.
But that's when it gets toxic. You know what I'm saying?
How?
No, that's when it gets toxic. When somebody is trying to force a situation. How come you don't want to be with me? Let me prove to you who I am, and let me prove to you how good I am. So eventually he'll see me.
That's what
right?
But that's what communication comes in. Like, you let it be known what you're expecting and what you want, and if it doesn't align, then you move on to the next person and fine. But a lot of women will think that person's mindset will change, and then they get disappointed when 2 years down the line, this man is still thinking that, oh, I like what we got. I like that we have sex. I like that we do relationship stuff, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you. And then you get hurt. And it's just like, well, he's been telling you the same thing for 2 years. And if you wanted to actually get in a committed relationship, you knew this not the dude. But you enjoy the stuff that y'all do.
You enjoy what you got. You're settling for what you have because maybe you ain't never had it before. You tired of looking and searching, or you just don't want to be by your goddamn self. Let's be real.
Yeah. But I believe the good parts of situationships is not having to be fully committed and entitled to people. You know what I mean?
And I think it's a benefit on both ends. You know what I'm saying?
It should.
And let's be clear. We're not going to just say women. Because we may agree on a lot of points, but it's a lot of you. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
It's a lot of niggas out here that's doing the exact same thing. But niggas got to put on a persona like they too hard for their goddamn self. You know what I'm saying?
Elaborate on that. Elaborate.
The same things that you deal with are the same things that women go through. Women deal with the same thing with men.
Like what?
The same thing. You know what I'm saying? Wanting a certain level of loyalty or a certain level of commitment or a certain level of...
In a situationship?
Yes.
What? Nah, see, in a situationship...
Let me tell you, men catch feelings too.
Men do catch feelings, but not as much as women.
And, well, you don't deal with niggas, do you?
But still, I got friends that are niggas, and,
of course
and I talk with them about, we talk about, you know, the women that we are dealing with in our lives and stuff like that.
Of course they're going to tell you that.
But look, even okay.
Do you have any of your bros that's going to come crying to you like, oh my God, she don't want to be with me, bro, no.
But no, I have had bros that we talked about, you know, their dealings with women, like the good, bad, and the ugly, so... Yeah. I don't have any niggas that came and cried. I don't think any nigga got enough pride to cry.
A man is not going to go cry to another man like a woman will cry to another woman. That's just not how y'all operate.
You better not, because nigga, I'm going to be smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, shut up. Boy, you crying over there. Boy, you crying over another. Boy, you'll get roasted if you come crying over a female.
There's not a lot of people like T-Pain that's openly simping. You know what I'm saying? That's a secret.
T-Pain simping? Why?
He said it on the 85 South show. No disrespect. T-Pain about this. He said, I'm a simp. He said, I simp for women. That's what that nigga said out loud. But
you know why he can say that.
Money to say
That's
that.
why I said, yeah. You know why he can say that, and nobody gonna press him about it.
Period.
Because he got enough money to say.
Period. So that's my point. Of course, your partner not gonna come tell you that. Of course, your boy ain't gonna come tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if y'all close enough, he should be able to feel like he can. Cause I've never had a homeboy come to me crying, but I've had a homeboy come to me upset. You know, about his woman or the girl he was dating at the time, and how she did him wrong. Like, I got stories about some of these women that my homeboys done dealt with, and I was just like, bro, it couldn't be me. Like, I would have left that bitch alone a long time ago.
That's why niggas don't want to say nothing to you, because then they gonna look stupid. They gonna quote unquote feel weak. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to make this up. I'm not gonna expose shit, but I ain't gotta make this up for the point of a conversation.
The reason why situationships are important is because, for men, I'm gonna speak for men, is because it lets us be free without the entitlement. Now, the expectations, if I'm going to fuck around or whatnot, I should hold her to the same standard. Like, she can fuck around too, you know what I mean? It's a situationship, it's not a committed relationship. So even though we might be doing a relationship, so we go on dates, we shack up, you know what I mean? And we haven't put a title on it, I'm still free to date other people.
Hold on. Because you went a little far with the we shack up.
Okay,
what's
the reality? People
hold
do that shit.
up. What's your definition of shacking up? Like, we living in the same house?
Okay.
And we both still single?
Not living in the same house, but let's
but
say
you spend a night.
You spend a night maybe like 3 to 4 times a week. Okay. You go home maybe 3 to 4 days out of the week.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So technically, I mean, you're not living together, but y'all spend a lot of time. You know, I've been in those situations.
Fair, that's fair.
A lot of times, that's the kind of situations I get in with women. Like, I don't want to get in a committed relationship, and y'all don't get on my neck about this, but I don't mind doing all the cute relationship stuff, but I do. The reason why I don't want to get in committed relationships and I keep it a situationship is because I still want to fuck other girls. I still want to, you know, be free and not have to worry about your feelings if I move a certain way that you don't like.
Okay, so when you just said I like to do relationship shit, what is relationship?
I like to do the little dates and stuff. We can go travel, you know what I mean? We can go out to eat. We can go do activities together. We can show up at the events together. But you just know you're just my boo. You're just my bae. You just, you know. And that's the boundaries. It's like we can chill, vibe. I can always, you know, be at your shit here and there, talking all the time. Okay. You know, that's what I think relationship. I mean, when I was in a relationship, that's pretty much what I was doing. You know what I mean? And I'm used to always being around the women that I'm dating, like, in person, you know what I mean? Like, either she's at my crib or I'm at her crib. But we're not, you know what I mean, we're not committed in a relationship.
Okay.
So is that completely wrong?
No, I feel like that opens the door for a woman to get ahead of herself.
I think that's true.
You know, because you're going to events, you being shown up with each other like you're coupled up. It's almost, in her mind, it would almost be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's almost like a display of, yeah, I'm messing with him. Like, yeah, we talk. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That would just kind of leave room for someone who is not very secure with themselves or what they have going on personally outside of you to fall victim to their own delusions.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem for her.
No. I'm not. Hey, look, I'm not saying that it's not. It is a personal problem where she will get hurt the most, but that brings problems which you indirectly will start to feel.
Okay, so I guess we're transitioning to like the negative part of situationships, which will pretty much go back to what you just said. Like, the bad thing about situationships is one person could develop feelings knowing damn well that this would never be a actual relationship, a committed relationship, and sometimes you just can't avoid that. So that's the only thing I feel that's bad about situationships. I feel like men can handle it better than women being in a situationship. Because it's just because it's our nature. Like, you see a lot of men don't want to commit, and then we're always cheating, right? We're always talking to other bitches, right? Because it's fun. And we don't want the pressure of trying to be... Like, I feel like women always put the pressure on the man to commit fast. And it's like, that's where women be fucking up at. Because a man gonna move on his own time. And you can't force him to want you or commit into a relationship until he wants to. And nowadays, oh, we probably even go on a whole nother subject.
Nah, keep finishing. Nowadays what?
Nowadays, there's a lot of men that don't want relationships at all. They'll rather just stay with the situationship because it's convenient. We get sex out of it. We do get some love, tender care out of it. But we still want their freedom to be able to explore other options, which women usually tend to not like that. Oh, you not shit. You a player. You a hoe. You know what I mean? You got community dick. You know, all that shit, right? You want to speak on that?
I didn't even interrupt you with my body language. I'm listening.
No, I was saying you agree or disagree. I was pretty much asking
This is where we disagree.
Okay.
When you start to separate things because you haven't, I don't know what you dealt with, all right? But me personally, I'm not going to say that, I'll say this, I've been on both ends of a situationship. You know what I'm saying? So I can see both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And shit, life is life, you learn and you grow. You know what I'm saying? I done played and I done been played. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I kind of feel like it's not a man-woman thing, it's human nature. And I think the solution to a situationship is to always understand that this is limited. This is a limited time offer. Come get it while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's with the McRib. This is limited, sis. This is limited. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
So you hurt yourself
by wishing that it's going to turn into something.
You know what I'm saying? And you also put yourself in a dumbass situation that with unnecessary drama, you know what I'm saying? When you don't peep the signs. You know what I'm saying? You're asking for unnecessary drama. Now, yeah, you can block, ghost, and do all that shit, but I cuss a lot, but there are a lot of women who will do the most. You know what I'm saying? Women will do the most and be like, why did you block me? Or where did you, or men, you know what I'm saying? Where did you go? Or have attitudes and you ain't called me. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, or just, it'd be unnecessary drama.
Men can stop, sometimes men need to stop being selfish though.
It's not about, the whole purpose of a situationship is to be selfish. This benefits me. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We have the same, we're on the same energy level right now. This is benefiting me. This is benefiting you. As a matter of fact, why don't we just kick it? Because whatever we doing, we liking it. We vibing. Like I'm on the. What's your new song? What's your new song? I'm on this new wave. You feel me? Like I'm fucking with it right now. So it's about me being selfish. I don't need to be selfish. Relationships are when you stop being selfish. Relationships is when I consider you and your feelings and what you got going on. Other than that, what I do is my business. Where I'm at is my business. When I'm with you, sweetheart. And when I'm not, that's my business. Period.
Well said.
But hold on. But that goes for women too. That goes for women. So, ladies, you're not a hoe. This does not make you a hoe. This doesn't make you any of the sort. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put all your eggs in one basket, sis. Like,
please don't. I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, it's about how much you value yourself. A nigga's gonna treat you how you treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't value, wait, real quick. Let me talk a little bit. At the end of the day, sis, okay? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what your value is so a nigga can value you. And if you're looking for a relationship, the shit that we talking about, you're not built for, sis, and that's okay. Like, there are plenty of men out here that want a relationship, but you have to carry yourself as such. And if you settle for a nigga that's going, of course he gonna feed you dreams. It's convenient.
That's why you gotta have discernment.
It's convenient. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about discernment. It is about discernment, but discernment comes when you know who you are and you know what you want. Because you don't know yourself, you really don't know what the fuck you want. You just out here looking for affection, and maybe a little sex from time to time,
attention.
and attention. You know what I'm saying? You settle for the first car pulling up. You know what I'm saying? This lady told me if all men are dogs, why they at your front porch? It's because you are allowing anything in, sis. So hey. Up your wattage, baby. You know what I'm saying? Up your wattage, baby. You're worth it. You're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, from a man, I encourage women to make sure, like she said, don't put all your eggs in one basket, because you know damn well a nigga not. So,
in that situation, there are plenty of men who want a relationship, who are actually looking to get married. If you are that woman, this shit we talking about
ain't for you.
This
ain't the topic for you. You gotta tune in next time for another topic. But we was just speaking on the situationships, the good and the bad, and what we define situationships as. To go off what you said, because you was really spitting.
What was it? Talk your shit.
Yeah, bars. What y'all think in the comments for the people that's watching right now? What y'all think a situationship is? What's the good of it and what's the bad of it? When I'm starting to talk to a woman, I always make it known that I don't care if you fuck with other dudes. Like, please fucking do, because what I realize is, as soon as I'm honest and tell you like, yeah, I'm talking to other women, or I'm spending time with other women, they get, oh, what? And I'm like, what? Like, what? You acting like you don't talk to other men? Like, don't play that game with me. Like, I know, like, you keeping your options open too, just as I am. Just because, even if I am dating with intentions, and in the beginning I'm like, yeah, I do want to get in a relationship eventually, which this is how a lot of men will start off. Yeah, I do want to get in a relationship eventually, but then
AKA not right now. AKA don't try to change his mind. AKA do you?
Yes, if you hear a man say that, you have to decide whether or not I'm willing to get, because that's going to really sound like a situationship. Because if you're dating and you want to get in a relationship with this man, then you got to make sure up top that he knows how long he's going to date you and make it official. For me, I would just say, like, I'm talking on past experiences. I know for me, I would date with intentions, and with the intentions to get in a relationship, but then over time, I start realizing things I don't like about her. But there's other things that I do like about her that's convenient for me, that I would want to keep her around till the wheels fall off. But yeah, it's convenient. But at the beginning, I was considering possibly getting in a relationship with you once we get to learn each other more. But then 2 months down the line, you know what I mean, it was certain red flags. I'm like, if I got in a relationship with you, I'll probably break up with you like quickly, and then that's a waste of time, right?
That's dating. That is the beauty of dating. You said 2 months down the line. That's not even a lot of time.
Okay. Let me finish this. 2 months down the line, I already consider like, nah, I don't think I don't think I'm gonna be in a committed relationship. But I do like fucking you. Mm-hmm. I do like that. I do like having conversations with you, and I do like that we do little things from time to time. So why, even though I no longer are interested in a relationship with you, why would I want to give up the other qualities or factors that I like about you just because I don't want to get in a relationship with you anymore? And that's where it turns to a situationship, right? But if I'm honest about it, then it's on her to continue this vibe that we got going on, or just go find the next dude or go back out there and date for the next dude. That's a friend with benefits. So Darion, so we tried to talk about this yesterday. What's the difference between the friends with benefits and a situationship? All that falls under the same umbrella. If you're friends with benefits, which you are, y'all have a clear understanding that y'all are just gonna be fucking, that's still the same as a situationship, is it not? And I'm gonna wait for your comment. But
Washy types.
He types.
I agree with you. I think, again, you can't fit every single quote-unquote situation into one little general box. I mean, we can speak generally, but there are different details that we either ain't experienced or we care about or don't care about that other people might. At the end of the day, there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a very much so open and honest, agreed situationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people are not, honest. So, yeah, there's a little manipulation played, or, yeah, some things might be somebody got the upper hand, someone doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the view most people have situationships being toxic, but they can be beneficial depending on your intention. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Each party has their own intention.
But so, let's be honest, intentions can change over time too. Like I was explaining earlier, and he commented, situationship is the. Can you see that? Because I'm a little far.
Absolutely not.
All right. A situationship is the one of the people got misled and feelings are involved. That's what turns into a situation. See, I agree, but I feel like that's one aspect. That's an aspect of situation. Yeah. There's other types of situations.
Or a result of.
Or a result of a situation.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm not saying that I disagree with what you're saying, Darion, but I also think that friends with benefits falls under that same category.
Yes, it's under
now,
the umbrella.
Do you agree or disagree? So,
because again, situations, in my opinion, now I don't disagree with the Darion. I don't all the way disagree. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like all situationships are not toxic, and that is a toxic outcome of when situationships go wrong. You know what I mean? But you know, everything about a situationship isn't negative. It isn't toxic.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's not toxic. It all depends, again, like you said, on the intention of someone else. Like Stan, you could be dealing with a woman, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are dating, and it's fun. And she can very much so change her mind and just not want to deal anymore. Or be like, you know what, this was fun, but it's not fun for me no more.
Which is perfectly okay.
Now, exactly.
What I have a problem with, once, these situations in, do you feel like there should be some type of communication to let the other person know, like, this no longer can happen no more? Or is it okay just to ghost them?
I think ghosting is childish.
I believe ghosting is childish as well.
But
under certain conditions, but what?
This is my thing. I feel like personally ghosting is immature. It's childish. You know what I'm saying? Of course you see somebody blowing you up, it's like, but it's not it isn't how do I word this? Somebody communicating with you is almost a gift. I ain't gotta do shit. I really don't owe you anything, honestly. This is like personal to me. I just feel like ghosting is like childish as hell. But at the end of the day, when someone stops answering so much, when the sex isn't feeling like it used to, or people start changing on you, the signs are there, and either you're gonna take them or it's gonna get shown to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, nobody owes you communication. So if I'm gonna ghost you, I have every right to, or I can communicate with you because again, we are not in a relationship, and I don't owe you shit.
Okay, so Darion, that's response. So friends with benefits is feelings turned completely off. Then once feelings and concern gets involved, that makes it a situationship. See,
I mean, we don't,
And Danny said the situation is what you and that person make it. But I agree, it all falls in the same boat. See, I agree with what Danny said. And Darion, I like your explanation, but I still feel that friends with benefits is still a situationship. Even though y'all have a clear understanding and no feelings are involved, that's still a form of a situationship. Because if you start dating somebody else or start dealing with somebody else, how do you explain? I mean, you can say, oh, I got a friends with benefits, but you can also classify that I got a little situation on the side. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we rock and we vibe and we fuck from time to time, but we're not in a committed relationship. I'm still single, so I can still date you. Even if it don't no feelings, go ahead.
I personally feel like that's nobody's business.
Yeah.
That's not your business unless you guys are beginning to get serious. Like, hey,
what about
this might be turning into something.
What about if you get sexually active with another person and you're still sexually active with your friends with benefits?
At the end of the day, if y'all are, the only reason why I need to know is if I am in, honestly, that's something that you assume anyway. I don't know why people just don't assume that anyway. First of all,
I assume it.
Second of all, you know what I'm saying? You have a responsibility to your own body. You have a responsibility to your body. This ain't your man. You need to understand that he can do what he want when he want, regardless of what quote unquote agreement you have. This not your nigga. He can do whatever the hell it is that he want. So, and I'm not angry. I just talk a little hard. So excuse me,
express
okay?
like that.
I just talk like that. Y'all get to know me eventually. But anyway, that's not your man, sis. So he can do whatever it is he want when he want to do it. So you need to already assume and not put your body in his hands. Like, this is your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't owe you shit. I ain't gotta tell you a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you to take care of your body, like it's up to me to take care of my body. You out of line anyway for, you know what I'm saying, just drive fucking on a nigga that's not yours. If you so worried about it, then stop.
Yeah, don't be just dry fucking on a nigga if you want a relationship. If that's what you want, you really want a relationship, then you have to, like I said, it's discernment. Like, even if he's selling you a dream, you'll fuck with him, because that's the risk of dating. Fucking with somebody, learning them, and then learning if this is gonna work out or not. Yeah, it's exhausting. Yeah, like, I don't even like putting energy and effort to doing that.
That just means that you are not ready to go out and have sex right now. You need to keep it to
yourself.
yourself.
I can have sex
no,
without dating?
No. Listen what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you feel like someone has to, like, the only thing somebody should be coming out outright and saying is, hey, I have this disease, or I have this. Yes, then you have a responsibility to other people. If you are going to be sexually active, if you have a disease in your body, herpes, HIV, if you walk around with gonorrhea, hell, I don't know, then yes, you have a responsibility to someone else, because you are now putting their life in danger. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, when you are going around and freely risking that body, you know what I'm saying? You already know in the back of your head that shit is floating around like wildfire out here. So you protect yourself at all costs. You should already be assuming that someone is having sex. Whether they are or not, it is what it is, but you should already be assuming that someone is out here having sex, just like your ass is out here having sex.
So Darion says, being friends with benefits doesn't matter once you find someone else. You're not obligated to explain or get them to understand that you're fucking with someone else, is all I'm saying. Okay, yeah, you pretty much agreeing with what Amani's just said.
I think we all agree. We're just putting it in different boxes.
Yeah. I think what we're trying to understand is there a difference between friends with benefits and a situationship. My point of view is there is no difference. Other people have a different perspective and saying there is a difference.
Right.
So Danny says, at the end of the day, feelings still getting involved on both sides, even though y'all know what it is with both of y'all. To a degree. To a degree. I kind of agree with that.
Which is why I said situationships are a limited time offer. This is not meant to last forever. In the back of your head, you already need to be knowing that this ain't gonna last. This is a cute little vibe. You know, this is a cute little vibe.
You don't think friends with benefits can turn into a relationship?
I didn't say that.
But you're saying it's temporary.
It is temporary. You need to be waiting on the temporary. It only becomes, again, situationships are seasonal, period. If y'all end up changing your mind, then it's no longer a situationship.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So now we're talking about something else. Situationships are seasonal. They will end. At the back of your head, you need to be understanding and knowing that. If you know that you're catching feelings, then sis, your time is almost up. You know what I'm saying? Or bruh, your time is almost up.
So the good thing about a situationship on both parties is the convenience of it, right? Y'all both get sex. Y'all both get affection sometimes.
You get whatever you want about that situation.
You get whatever you want about that situation.
You could be getting anything about it. You could just be getting phone calls and whatever your bare minimum is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you getting out of it, as long as it's benefiting you, then yeah, that could be a very much so good situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a limited time offer. That is the solution here. Just know that there's a.
Let's see. Danny said something else. Let me read the comments.
You
Y'all talking today. I like it.
You got it.
You getting benefits from both sides, so you might as well say y'all in a relationship with what you call it an open relationship. No, because you got to be careful when you start saying relationship, because then that comes with certain expectations.
A relationship is a commitment.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
I can help you if I want to.
Don't get me wrong, sis. What's the point of throwing that cat at a nigga that ain't even willing to do shit for you? That's your personal business.
Yeah,
that's your personal business. You know what I'm saying? Whatever level of value you got for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But nobody is obligated here. Absolutely nobody is obligated. This ain't no relationship.
Darion says a situationship is a form of a relationship, meaning explaining deep thoughts, chilling, hanging out, going out to eat, but y'all not committed, catching what you call a vibe.
Okay.
Facts. I agree.
A friendship is a form of a relationship. This is a form of a relationship. He's my client.
So it goes back to the question I asked earlier, and I'm gonna ask the people that's watching right now. When does a situation start? Like when you start dating someone or start talking to someone, when does it become a situationship versus it's a open relationship or whatever?
Relationships are a commitment.
Relationships are a commitment, and then with a
Situationship
commitment,
is not.
there's certain expectations. Friends with benefits that understand that I'm here to bust off at you. That man funny. Yo, all right. You want to talk about a situationship that you were involved in and how you handled it? You don't gotta say no names.
I'm not.
This is a safe space.
We don't snitch over here. We don't call names. That shit ain't cute. That's just weak as hell. We don't do that. A situationship. You got one off the muscle?
I'll say I'm currently in a situationship right now to where.
Okay, well you talk, cause I ain't. Let me think.
All right. So I call what I'm dealing with this one woman right now a situationship because like. Yeah, we hang out a lot and stuff like that. We do things together. We have sex and stuff like that. But there's an understanding that we're not going to be in a committed relationship, and it's not being friends with benefits. Like, I didn't. We started dating with intentions, but then over time, it was just like my feelings changed, and I kept it honest so far. You know. I don't know. I can't speak on how she's thinking and stuff like that, but I know from how I go about it. It's like she might catch feelings, but she has to understand.
Well, let's talk about like right now. Don't you know what I'm saying? Like just right now. If she ain't got feelings for you, she don't have a feeling. She's down for the ride, right?
She probably do got feelings, but she's down for the ride.
Let's just speak facts. Not opinions.
Okay, you're right. Not assumptions either. Not assumptions, but we vibe. That's pretty much we vibe. We do pretty much like relationship stuff, but me right now, I don't want to date I'm not trying to date seriously. I don't want to feel like I'm entitled to your feelings. I want my own space from time to time, but I don't mind, you know what I mean, pulling up on you, chilling at your shit 2-3 days in a row. I don't mind going out to go eat or doing little activities like go-karting, go travel to another city and do stuff like that, paintball, and like all different activities that we might be compatible and interested in. People would be like, that's how feelings get involved, which is true, but with clear communication.
My bad, go ahead.
Okay, you got something to say.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up. Shut up.
With clear communication, you know what I mean? It's on you if you don't take what I tell you for what it is. Go ahead. Yeah, you got a comment on that?
Go ahead. Somebody comment to you said?
You basically saying friends with benefit is different from a situationship.
Okay, well
I definitely did not say that.
We have that established.
How did I say that? I'm saying friends with benefits is the same as a situationship.
Right. We have that part established. We're not talking about the difference in.
But I think because what I said was like I don't consider her friends with benefits, but technically I guess we are. You know what I mean? I didn't consider it a friends with benefit because we started off with the, eventually I do want to get in a relationship, but then over time feelings change and stuff like that. But I don't want to let her go because there's things that I like about her. There's things that I like about her, but there's things I don't like about her. I wouldn't like if I was to get in a relationship. I would have break up with her over some things that I don't like about her. But in order to keep this vibe going, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do certain things that people in relationships tend to do because I still want to keep her around until she's done with it. You know what I mean? Because me personally, I can do this forever. We can be best friends with benefits. We can be a situationship forever because I always, and this is probably a topic for another thing, but relationships to me, yeah, that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
But
So look, let's stop debating on this one subject. right here, right now, let's just go ahead and what is your definition, or do you agree that a situationship is the same, or is it different from friends with benefits? So we can move forward from.
All right, last time we're gonna talk about this. Me personally, there's no difference between a friends with benefits and a situationship because you can do the same thing in a situationship that you do with friends with benefits. Friends with benefits, we usually look at it as all we doing is fucking, and that's it. But in reality, people that you're fucking on, you don't just fucking leave all the time. Like you fuck, you spend a little time with them, you might hang out occasionally, but then that's it. But it's still similar to a situationship. If y'all fuck, y'all might hang out occasionally and y'all vibe, so that's still a situationship. That's why I say there's no difference between friends with benefits and a situationship.
At this point, we could go ahead and agree to disagree on this end.
We can't agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree. We ain't trying to change nobody's mind. You know,
My boy Ramon said, man, we grown. We either gonna be cool or make plans. Either way, anything can happen. Our way or neither way, never know. I agree. Like, man, as long as we establish what this like relationship is gonna be, then that shit what it's gonna be. And that's what you call a situationship. Facts. Relationships aren't worth it anyway. Hey, I kind of, yeah, I don't wanna.
Hey, to each his own.
To each his own.
To each his own.
Me personally, I kind of agree with him. Like, relationships, community relationships take too much work. It's too much expectations, too much entitlement.
Okay.
Too much, like, y'all can disagree with me on that, but it's just from my experience, like, I got turned off by relationships from previous experience, and I'd rather just keep it to where it's just a situationship with no expectation of getting in a relationship. That's just me personally because that's more comfortable for me because shit, I tried the relationship shit a couple times, and I didn't like the feelings and emotions I had during a relationship. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't fucking with the thoughts I had in my head. I had, you know what I mean, all the assumptions I was having, like maybe that was an insecurity of mine or something I had to get over. But I feel like when you get in relationships and your emotions and stuff get involved, like you start seeing shit different, and I didn't like the way I was seeing shit. Like I can speak on a ex. Like when we first started dating, I remember we was walking in a HEB, and a random dude came up to her and gave her a hug. And by the way he gave her a hug, I knew they fucked before, and it pissed me off. And I was like, y'all fucked before? And she was like, why you ask me that? Right there, I knew y'all did. Because I was like, the way he just was confident, and I'm sitting right next to you, and you hugged the man, like, that was borderline disrespectful to me. But now, I'm past that, like, if you fucked a nigga in the past, and he coming to you, and y'all, you do a little cute little hug or some shit, I don't even care no more.
At the end of the day, you know what you can and can't handle.
Yeah, like,
relationship
at this time, I can't handle a committed relationship because of what the woman's gonna expect from me, and then I don't like the entitlement. Like,
you're just not in that place.
The amount of attention you gotta give a woman before she starts feeling insecure, I can't fuck with it. Because then she starts feeling insecure, she starts looking for attention from other men, and then that's gonna like.
I think that's a whole nother subject.
That's a whole other subject. But I know, Ramon said something that triggered my thoughts. So friends with benefit ends up being different than what it is. Sometimes it can, sometimes it can't. Nah, situationships and friends with benefits.
About putting 20 on 10.
Nah, situationships and friends with benefits are two different things. I disagree, and we talked about that earlier.
Right.
No trust. We not banging. We not hanging, chilling, catching a vibe or nothing. Fuck them kids. Build your personal life. Say y'all funny. If we friends with benefits, it should be just that. Literally, I don't want to know shit about you. You really, but how you fuck and suck. Y'all niggas is funny. If we in a situation, then that means we eventually gonna do it. She's just being a dummy for you right now.
Okay.
You good? Because relationships are not for everybody. You feel me? Facts. That's facts. But at the same time, I still want to be involved with women. Just because I want to be in a relationship means that I should just not date and just leave women alone. I don't think that's fair. I still want to fuck.
That's
weird.
Like,
I don't know how. Like,
that's weird. Why would you just dry stop? Because some.
But women would tell.
Got in her feelings.
But women would tell you that, like, oh, you gonna hurt her, you gonna break her heart and stuff like that. You should just not date. and just stay single and stuff like that. Yeah, I can stay single, but
that's what a situationship is, sweetheart. I'm single, baby. And if this ain't something that you can handle, then don't put yourself in that position. Everybody not looking for a relationship, baby girl.
No, I didn't say you said that, Darian. I'm just, I was just thinking of what I hear females say when I talk in the way I'm talking. Like they would respond, well, you don't need to be out here dating and stuff like that if that's your mindset.
Yeah, we speaking in general. We're not really speaking directly at this point.
That's facts, Ramon. Rushing in a relationship won't work. You gotta know a person before you decide you want to be with them. Yeah. And
you gotta know yourself before you decide to be with anybody.
No, that's true too.
And that's the damn problem.
Alright. It has been an amazing convo.
Hey man, they're gonna clap it out, me dog.
I appreciate everybody that was in here and commented and had their opinion and perspective. Y'all kept it real and honest, and man, I fuck with y'all for that. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Stan_the_motherfucking_man. Make sure y'all follow the business page, Dream of Vision Entertainment on YouTube to keep up with all our content. This video and this conversation will be posted on the YouTube channel shortly. Make sure y'all go follow my awesome hairstylist, Amani Ray.
Hey!
At Amani Ray on Instagram and Facebook.
That's Imani Ray, IMANIREYOK.
Alright, peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Alright, this is a special shout out to Imani. Y'all see what she did? She put that work in like always. Always. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. She already shouted it out. Link will be in the description box below.
This that new way. This that new way. This that new way. Try not to drown when we bringin' a new wave. Standing man with the plan for every young Peter Pan. Catch up if you can't dream like Sandman. Fucking a senior while I'm a freshman. $1,000,000, I keep it fresh, man. Didn't have to do much to get your bitch, man. Chill mode, never do it for attention. Got a little money, but not like the next man. I really wonder how I got your bitch. Can she fuck with me cause the dick that I sling? She fuck with you for financial gain. I go to class cause I'm on my campaign. Fuck any nigga that think that shit lame. Too many styles, can't fuck with the range. Can't challenge on the beat, but try shit again. Cause this that new wave. Don't crash like Bandicoot when you surf the wave. Cause we gotta change the game where shit won't be the same. Hold it, wait a minute, the boy simmer on the wave on the beach with the girl. She calling me babe. I'm sun like the sun, I just brighten her day. She drunk in love, so I'm calling her back. She said I'm a nigga, making her boy. Tell her drink this to say yes, surfboard. What you gonna do with a nigga like me?